Hi, my name is Christofer, a student representative of State Politeknik of Batam to Pemilihan Mahasiswa Berprestasi Nasional 2017. Today, I would like to propose an idea, the role of interactive media as media dissemination of information for children and youth to reduce human trafficking. Preparing children and youth in the future as a nation's successor to build Indonesia become a great country is a duty for all Indonesian citizens. The role of society in realizing this, of course, needs great attention. Each element of society must synergize to realize these big goals. However, there are several things that hamper the realization of bright future of the next generation. Among other things are the cases of human trafficking. Human trafficking is a case that become a global challenge for the country and the world. In Indonesia, this crime reached at least 184 cases of 237 reported cases that have been handled in 2015. Meanwhile, the number of child trafficking in 2011-2015 reached 860 cases, an increase annually set by National Commission for Child Protection. Do you know how many cases of children abduction in Indonesia every year? At least 100 cases, and perhaps they also could be victims of human trafficking. Moreover, human trafficking has a wide network, and Batam, the place where I'm living, is one of the transit cities for destination of human trafficking. Based on 2016 Trafficking in Person report by State of America, in Batam district of Rio Island province, the victims are recruited by using social media, and most of the victims are students in high school and university that later will be subjected to sex trafficking. The increase of human trafficking are caused by several things, such as poverty, lack of education and information, as well as the lack of parents' awareness. First, poverty. There's a lot of people that want to get out from the circle of poverty. They're looking for a job but being trapped by the traffickers because lack of information. Second, lack of information and education. Actually, education and poverty is related, but right now, in Indonesia, our government has guaranteed 12 years of free education. So, the real problem that we're facing right now is lack of information. Third, lack of awareness. Parents sometimes don't care with their children who don't have any legal documentation, such as birth certificate, which would recognize them as citizens of Indonesia. This lack of documentation can be very vulnerable for the children because they don't have any identity. So, raise awareness for parents is very important to protect our children. So far, our government only focusing on the problem that have occurred and settlement of the cases, while prevention efforts for children still in less attention. However, there are several steps that have been conducted by the government to reduce the number of human trafficking through the legal side, such as first, implementation of Law No. 21 on 2007 on trafficking on person. Second, establish service centers for victims and complaints of human trafficking. Third, made regulations and several laws which is related to human trafficking. But in addition to the legal side, it's also necessary to make improvements in terms of information and knowledge. Based on plans and analysis, there are 3 steps that can be done to reduce the number of human trafficking on children. First, providing knowledge and information at an early age, because information and knowledge is rarely obtained by children at school or at home, except there's a socialization by organization or school. Second, develop interactive media as an ideal media for children. Interactive media is a very interesting media, and also by the rampant use of smartphone in this era, of course, will support the dissemination of information. By using this innovative solution for children and youth, it possible contribute in reducing the occurrence of human trafficking in Indonesia. Consider the magnitude of interactive media as the media dissemination of information and learning media. It's expected that this interactive media can be used by children through the support of parents as a media of learning in order to avoid the actions of human trafficking in the future, so human trafficking can be reduced every year. Finally, by increasing the active role of society to prevent human trafficking is also necessary. It can be started from family environment because family environment is the first important role to prevent human trafficking. Example, by spreading its application to our children is also one step to be an active role to prevent human trafficking. As a part of society, stick together is the best solution to prevent human trafficking in Indonesia. Let's save our youth future for better Indonesia.